Gen Z has been brainwashed by nostalgia quite a lot, and it's really sad that a lot of us are just comparing our past, and we don't even appreciate the modern days even half as much because we're thinking of our past selves, of how things used to be better, about the nice summer in 2016 and the early 2000s when we had less responsibilities. And although we may have had less responsibilities and we were just being children, it doesn't really necessarily mean that those are the best times of our life. We can always experiment and we can always enjoy what we have now. But in order for that, we need to clear our minds from the disease that nostalgia is. Because believe it or not, nostalgia is sort of it's an illness, literally. Guys, I know it sounds crazy, but we shouldn't be as nostalgic as we are, and it's really impacting us in a really negative way, because all these Gen Zs and millennials and basically all the past generations, specifically Gen Z, I would say, because everything has been documented on the internet, like the past, and we can always watch old archives and videos and photos and old websites, and we can revisit things. It makes us kind of, how do I say this? It makes us less open-minded to new stuff, because we can compare directly to the past, and the past may have not even been that good. However, we're mentalized and we think that the past was better, which shouldn't even be necessarily true. Same thing happens with video games like old Minecraft. People say that old Minecraft was better, even though in the beta versions there was clearly so few blocks. There was very few items and things to do, and although it did expand our creativity more, it doesn't mean that those versions were better. It's our nostalgia, because when our brain sees the old textures, when our brain sees the old gimmicks and mechanics, and the lack of content just becomes suddenly a good thing, sort of, because it's how we lived in the past, right? And we used to be okay with it. And nowadays, modern Minecraft is too cluttered. And it's not true. We're just being blind by nostalgia. And okay, I agree, some things may have been better and more positive, but it doesn't mean that we can't enjoy modern day Minecraft or modern day anything, honestly. Now, as for this just basically applies to films, media, anything, even our friends. Some people may say, I prefer my old friend group because we used to have so much fun and we'd go to each other's house and stay over at each other's. Nowadays, it's kind of all, I don't know, it's not the same. Well, how about we all start making an effort? If we all made an effort to enjoy ourselves and to stop comparing our past, we may be much happier. Have you ever thought of that? That we're using our past as a benchmark for our happiness? So we're using our past kind of to compare it with whatever future event is happening. And if we always base ourselves on our past and we never even loosely take in what we have now, then we'll just always be sad and miserable. I can even confirm that myself, a few years ago, I was so blinded by nostalgia, and I would always think back about, the old Christmas Eve. I remember 2014, 2015, those years were amazing. I was a kid, I had nothing to worry about, it was so fun. In 2016, I've had amazing friends, and now it's not the same. It's not the same thing, it's just a big old excuse, trust me. It doesn't have to be the same, that's the thing. this is the thing that we're getting wrong. We think that whatever was before is unmatchable and we'll never be able to experience that level of happiness again. But that's us. It's literally on us. You can choose to be happy today, right now, at this moment, even if you have as little as a friend and a book. You can directly today say, hey, this is my new life, and actually I'm gonna accept it for what it is. I'm gonna enjoy these moments that I have with my friend. I'm gonna take in the knowledge from this book, and you can choose to be happy. But that's our choice. So yeah, honestly, these last 2 years, I probably mentioned it in my previous video, these 2 years I've been so happy that I don't even know how to express it. Like, honestly, I decided to put the nostalgia aside, and I've been just having a blast, honestly, with everything. And yeah, these days, this summer, it's been amazing. It's probably been one of the best summers I've had in years. So yeah, my advice to you is sit back, relax, and enjoy whatever's about to come for you. Like, enjoy what you have now, because maybe this may be the glory days and you don't even know it. This may be the golden age and you're not making the most of it. So yeah. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you got any suggestions for a future video of mine, feel free to let me know down in the comments below. I make sure to read as many comments as possible. And also, I'll appreciate you subscribing, because why not? It wouldn't hurt. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next one.